I only now did I realize you could click and then skip the intro, but again, again, right? We're just still continuing carrying on. Where did we leave off? Oh yeah, we left off here, right? That this is just hilarious. And again, so I'm very well, so I saw a Reddit post, right? And I'm surprised I didn't think of this, but it said that they like rain clouds is like the perfect transition into salvation, specifically the remake they said, right? I don't I don't see how that'd make a difference, at least for that transition. But again, it was a good point. And again, and it just I think moves into the overall point, right? I think really the biggest question we have this, right? Kind of at least on the meta aspect is how different is this from the original? It doesn't look like they're going to car the uh again, you know, what's it called? So sorry, I just got a text. Again, I it seems like it's not going the car crash route. So, again, so who knows, right? I guess we'll see. So again, right? But yeah, again, we'll see there, right? But again, that's kind of the main thing. So, but at least as for the game itself, right? I think we're kind of getting to the interesting point where like Monica is kind of turning around and like figuring out like, all right, how am I gonna save the game, right? And I guess the big question being, is she gonna reveal the others about the state of the game, right? Again, that was kind of the big major decision point in the original, where either, she does, right, and then, either we spare her life or, well, not really spare, we forgive her or not, and that determines her action, right? But, and again, right, I decided to watch, I mean, the anime is fine. Like, I watched the anime and then read the manga, but that was just because the anime wasn't releasing anything, right? Funny enough, the manga is actually nearly wrapping up. Um, But yeah, I again like this is I don't think this is as much of an issue now. It was 100% an issue back in the day where people were like, you had the whole sub versus dub, and you had like sub elitists, but then you also have people who are like manga elitists, where it's like, oh yeah, anime sucks, just read the manga, right? It's like, dude, like I'm like it's not that deep, like it really isn't. Like again, I read and watched, both of these, and they're fine. Like like it's your preferred medium, right? It's kind of like stuff for stuff. It's like literal personal preference. Like that, not everything needs to be a competition. Watching, yeah, I mean, but that's personal preference. Like you're not like better one way or another, right? I mean, yeah, 2 seasons out, right? So let's see. Yeah, I mean, in again, so uh yeah, right, hold on, sorry. I have to respond to this. Let's see. Uh yeah, sorry. It's just hold on. Yeah, I just need to respond. It's work related. It's just stupid because if it were like a call, I'd pause it, but you know, let's see. Mine, anything. Yeah, there we go. So yeah, sorry. But again, where's it going? Like, cause like I'll say, because I wasn't independent like the MC. But I will say, I think a big thing was when I went to college, right? I don't even want to say because like freshman through junior year, I dormed, right? But senior year, I lived in an apartment and it was without because I had roommates when I was dorming, but I just lived on my own then, right? And that was really kind of the first time where I was like, all right, I'm like living by myself, right? And all that. And it was like I think probably what one of the big things was obviously cooking, I'd say was easily the biggest thing, and then like the chores aspect wasn't too bad because I was always just genuinely like or generally a neat and tidy person. So damn, what the hell is going on outside? You know, um again, but as for what would you call it? Again, what's the term? Yeah, Jesus, what the hell is going on outside? All right. But so it was mostly the cooking for me. That was the big thing, right? Yeah. And then another thing I think you forget about is like internet and like shit like that. Like I needed to get a router. We didn't have like built in like so I got like a router. Again, it worked, right? So, but yeah, cooking probably the biggest aspect by far. And then like just some of that small stuff like again, internet, um, stuff like that, right? So to pay me to wash the dishes. I mean, yeah, but it's like, yeah, like, well, it's also like because it's a like rolling effect. It's like a snowball effect, right? Like it's easy, like if just to like put stuff away as you're using it versus like if you just like leave it and then it ends up just becoming like what would you call it? It ends up becoming like a problem later down the line, right? So adulting, all right, dude, like yeah, freaking music. All right, that's kind of crazy. Freaking video game soundtracks. What's he about to put on? Swinging like a sword. All right, what is he about? What music is about? Fucking it has to be this way. Is that a Metal Gear Rising? God damn, dude, chill the fuck out, bro. Like it should not be that deep. But I also did talk about in college, you use chores to like split up academics as like breaks. So that way you're not just like grinding academics. You do like academics, chores as a break, so you're still productive. And then that way you can move back, right? Yeah, next time tomorrow, like, yeah, and then throw in the trash out. Let me guess, he's gonna find Sayori, right? Wait, what? I was about to say, how the fuck did she get up on the roof? Dude, all right, no, I would have said, I'd be like, what the fuck? Why are you on the roof? Like, goddamn, Yeah, it's just what are you doing on the roof? Damn, what the hell? I was gonna say, like, dude, just chilling on the roof. Like, dude, just fucking go out, bro. Like, nobody fucking cares. It's not that deep. Like, it's like, damn, what the fuck? He's like, I won't be able to catch you. He's like, damn, I'm about to fucking fall the fuck down, right? Hey, yeah, low key, like, good point, right? We gonna see the night sky? Let's see, constellations, bitch. I don't fucking know. I did. What's funny is I took an astrology or not astrology, astronomy class. Still remember astronomy 122. I believe it was stars and galaxies. I don't even know, but it was like it was basically a gen ed class. Funny enough, I had one of the most entertaining professors. Like the random ass gen ed classes I took, like had some of the most like entertaining, like same thing. I took crop sciences. I think it was 113, and that had like one of the most entertaining professors, and that was like just some random ass fucking class. Like you know, he's like, I can't fucking see that shit. He's like, man, I can't see that shit. Let's see, hey, that's good at her though, right? Orion's belt. Beetlejuice. Isn't that like I was about to say, isn't that one of the biggest stars out there? Like, mean, that's kind of like I will say one of the things I really enjoyed during college, because I didn't have a car during college, so I rarely like left campus. But whenever I would like, let's say, take a bus off campus somewhere, like usually I'd do it as like because I need to go like for example, one of the times I went, I had to get like something tailored. All right, I think it was I was getting like my measurements to get like a suit tailored or something like that, right? Because like I just didn't have like my own measurements at that point. So it's like, all right, I got to go get them, right? And like that was like a whole day thing. Like, I went there, kind of chilled, walked around a bit, like hung out in the area, right? Had like lunch, or I think it might have been dinner, and then like took the bus back, right? And then same thing for that same class, astronomy 122. It was like it was part of the course. You had to go and like see some like it was like one of those like indoor buildings, but it had like a displayer like on like the ceiling of like, all of like the night sky, and it went into like all of the stuff going on, right? And that was like crap for the class. So I went out to there, right? I still remember what I had. I had fucking what was that? What's that fucking Carl's Jr. Whatever. That was the only time I ever had Carl's Jr., right? And then, took the bus back, right? That was that night. I nearly didn't get it because I forgot to get like the stamp, and I went back to the guy afterwards. I'm pretty sure he thought I literally just rolled up, but luckily I got that stamp. But again, yeah, that's like that was something I really enjoyed, right? It's just whenever I need to, just taking the bus, or like wherever, whenever I was off campus, it kind of felt like I was away from all of like my problems. And then obviously eventually have to go back. But that'd be like my equivalent to this, right? So obviously now it doesn't really matter, isn't really relevant, but and again, like she's getting into, again, kind of her own and again, like this is because like even Sayori was the one who what the fuck did anyone am I stupid? Did nobody else I have no idea what that sound was. And that I don't think that came from the computer. I have no fucking clue. But I was gonna talk about how because Sayori was kind of the only one who like showed concern when like Natsuki was talking to the MC, right? Like, and so it's really kind of Sayori and Yuri who are showing concern for Monica, right? And again, like the MC just get like, all right, dude, try not to give the worst fucking response imaginable. Granted, it is valid on his point because he doesn't see it, right? So he's like, oh, is there like a reason why she wouldn't? He or like, I don't know. I mean, do you think she's not like, but and again, right? Yeah, like, and again, well, it's because she's going through a literal existential crisis. And again, all right, yeah, she does look like dog shit. But again, it's also like this is why, like, because like consistently we've been shown this, right? Like it's Sayori and Yuri who are really kind of picking up on what's going on with Monica, right? Natsuki or the MC, like the MC hasn't noticed and Natsuki just doesn't really care, right? And again, Sayori, like, because that was why they had Natsuki go speak with her, right, or talk with her. So, and it's now just Sayori wants to do that herself. So, but again, if I mean shit, if Sayori should know, like if she were able to handle Natsuki, Sayori, so yeah, hey, the weekend's a good bet. Yeah. And this is funny because I think it's funny how the game kind of just glossed over like how they seemingly because like the MC didn't really reject Sayori, right? Like obviously he was on Natsuki's route, and then kind of I guess the interpretation is he came around, but obviously, her suicide attempt kind of like masked all that. So really it's like again, but I guess what they're kind of building up, and this is a good thing, right? Like I'm curious to see how they're gonna do it, right? Building up, them like obviously like telling each other how they feel. And again, like it's like, yeah, how long has it been, you know? Yeah, again, you know. But it's just like it's not something where either I get that the mentality or you know that the common you know angles to just like or the common you know thought process is to absolutely just dog the MC for it, but the reality is it's something that where it's like it's not really on either of them. It's just something. It's unfortunate that it happened, but you can't really place blame or fault. It's just you know, and that's what kind of plays in the mentality of you just got to make the most of what you have in the present. So, and yeah, you know, is he like going to take the moment? You know, first year or fourth? Damn, what the hell? Give him a whole ass speech like. Again, like brings up a valid point. Like, yeah, and again, because it's funny, like, and I brought up rain clouds earlier. Going back to like the rain clouds interpretation, you know, again, going back to the because I believe rain clouds, like Sayori had second doubts, but obviously at the end, you know, that side of her brain won out, right? You know, and again, and this like kind of takes more of a meta aspect too, given that Monica no longer has influence on their character, you know. Hey, good for them. Like they actually gonna false imagine it just starts pouring. That actually be like tragic. Goddamn, what the hell? I was about to say, goddamn, you know what say what time is it? Can't be that late. It's like goddamn, what the hell? You know. Huh. Yeah, a cup of coffee. Just take an energy drink, you know. He just actually like burns the shit out of his tongue. Oh, too much. Just generally like scratching your fucking like throat. Like Jesus Christ. Hold on, I'm not reading what he said. What did he say? Take coffee with your meds. All right, that Loki. That's actually a very good question. But I mean, it's a bit too late now, right? Like it's after the fact. Like, damn, what the hell? You know, he's like, I'll know if the one who led the which revolution? Damn. Yeah, fucking dude, it's that coffee. The hell does this mean? Do you? I don't know what the fuck that means. Oh, it's again, you know. So this has to be probably your dad calling her, right? You know, bro. How it's like, dude. Yeah, why are he's in a little boy's room? Like, what the hell? Like that's like such a crazy way, you know. How much of that do you hear? The whole thing. All right, bro. Like, you're literally right here. Like, just answer the damn question. Like, Jesus Christ. Like, dude, just fucking answer the question, you know. Yeah, you know, he's like, damn, you know. Hey, that's nice, Get the whole gang. Yeah, dude, just fucking go to the bathroom like you're originally planning. Like Jesus Christ, you know. All right, bro. What's online person? What is it about to be? The ad? What? Got scammed, bro. She got scammed 100%. Well, it's freaking personalized ads. Like phones are spying on us. Damn, what the fuck? All right, what the hell is going on? What? No need to like fucking roast her. What the hell are you talking about? Jesus Christ. Yuri woke up on the wrong side of the bed. Holy shit. Like, what the actual fuck? Like, yeah, that was like, why the just out of left field? Like, yeah, and again, all right, listen. If Yuri just wouldn't have roasted the absolute shit out of her, this is understandable, right? But dude, like, what the fuck was that? Like, that was just out of nowhere, like, just stray. Like, oh, it's because Natsuki. Because didn't she say that that was like the last interaction she was gonna have with them? You know. Oh, Yeah. To be fair, Yuri definitely needs to apologize. That was pretty ridiculous. Like, you know. He's like, yeah, me too, bro. Like, you know. Let's see. Yeah. What are yeah? Well, kind of valid. Yeah, it's like what the hell? Like, still looks like dog shit. It was good. Well, we don't know the idea that she brought up, right? That can do to be damn, what the fuck? Yeah, dude, it's like, dude, like what the fuck? We just got here, like, dropping this on us immediately, like, goddamn. Like, is it weighing on you that much? Jesus Christ. Like, I literally just showed up, like, it's like, dude, she's like, oh, like horrible, like, oh my God. Yeah, kind of a low question. It's like, dude, I just got here, bro. Like, well. I have, damn, what the fuck? Like Homelander ass fucking speech. Like, what the hell? All right, what are the books? Choose at least one book, thoughts and opinions, right? So, yeah. So, I mean, shit, to be fair, 10 is a pretty decent spread, but honestly, everyone's just going to go for their own anyway. So, oh, yeah, purple bookmark. So, yeah, hey, good for her, good for them, right? Like, yeah, that's she's like actually tweaking the fuck out. Like, post-apocalyptic world. What? All right, I don't even know what that one's referring to. So, Unbroken, World War II soldier captured and held prisoner by Imperial Japan. Hey, shit! Don't ask the Japanese how we know the human body's 70% water. That's don't ask them that question. Don't ask them what happened to Nanking. Let's see. Great Expectations. Grendel. I don't know what these are. Journey of a character. I mean, that's this art, MC. Like, this is literally what a story is supposed to be about. You have a protagonist who does something, like, because otherwise, if they just sat and did nothing, there wouldn't be a story to tell, right? Like, fucking Jesus Christ. Truman's story. I don't know what's. Oh, I do know that one. And funny enough, ironic enough, right? Look at Monica, right? And the parallels with her story there, right? Yeah, and again, so that's just kind of ironic that that was what got chosen. And yeah, asking them, yeah, they're like, huh? And because she just wants something like to go off of, right? Because she's having like her own existential crisis, and we know she feels guilt for again her past actions and what she did, right? Obviously, nobody else knows about it, but again, damn, what the hell, excuse me. She's like, I gotta get out of here. Bro, she's just like, I'm gonna be honest, I don't know where the fuck to go from this one. Like, goddamn, we don't talk, bitch. What the M's? What do you? All right, what the fuck is he even saying? Like, we should go after it. He's like, we can try together. Like, as if it's like a team thing. Like, I mean, yeah, like obviously, I think you should go, like, try to see what's up. But like, he's saying this as if it's like, oh, we're like a superhero team. Like, Jesus Christ, like with the power of friendship, you know. Gee. And again, it's funny that the MC even said like the MC is like, oh, what could possibly be wrong? And again, it's like, but like he also like he didn't suspect a thing, right? But I guess now it's like, oh yeah, well shit, looks like she was right. Yeah, and again, obviously Sayori's the one who knows her most, right? Granted, she doesn't know about her sentience, but at least in terms of like, again, them being president, vice president, the time they spent, right? So yeah, it's nice. And then Sayori seemingly still plan on at least spending some time with her over the weekend, or at least saying something up. So yeah, and again, write a note for her, right? So yeah, and I guess before like obviously because they noticed that like yeah, when she had her epiphany, she changed, right? You know, and then this is prior to then, right? Because then she just stopped caring, right? Is incorrect. Damn, what the fuck? Let's see. And again, that's why it's like, it's between them. It's like, whoa, wait, like, what do you mean? All right, maybe you should actually tell us. So, hey, I mean, yeah, good ideas because they stayed over at his place previously, right? You know, yeah, that's why I'm like, it's like my cooking skills. We can get POV of Monica because, like, Lord knows why she just dipped out like that. Oh yeah, she's in the music room. Yeah, again, she just has like zero access. Yeah, 10%. You know, and yeah, she's gonna see. I'm curious to see what the note's gonna say, right? You know, damn. Let's see. Damn, that's tough. Hey, hey, me to you, pick up the fucking note. I want to see what it says. You know, Jesus, barely. It's not giving me a text prompt. Yeah, and again, it's funny that they picked Truman's like show, right? Let's see. Damn, like, all right. Been wanting to talk to you for a while already. I know what you told me before, the weekend before the festival. I still don't know if you really meant all the things you said that day. I want to talk to you in person. I miss the friendship we used to have. It's been really hard to try and find time to talk things out. I don't know if you hate me or not. Brando tells me as you do, but I remember how good a friend you were. Always listened, you were always there for anyone else. Even back then, I knew something was bothering you. To get a chance to finally know what it is. And again, like to chance try to be friends phone call away. Because we know, again, obviously, what's bothering her. And again, because I think the big thing is, yeah, the day before the festival, right? Where because that was basically where like if you go in well I guess by the rain clouds interpretation because they spent that time together it's like yeah basically she told her to like kill herself pretty much right you know so but obviously right she was kind of the motivating factor driving force behind that but again things have changed right which is the big thing here you know 'Cause again it's because she just doesn't see how that's even possible. Granted, Sayori doesn't know, and she's not going to seemingly tell her, right? And if that's because then how would she even react there, right? You know, 12%. What the fuck? It's been 2% in like 2 fucking minutes. Like, damn, that's tough. MC's kitchen. See, few board games, low games, Monopoly, trouble, Jesus. All right. Monopoly, not gonna, dude, gonna crash the fuck out of. Also, Monopoly's like I don't. Am I stupid? I don't remember Trouble. What the fuck is Trouble? Trouble board game. Oh, all right. I remember that now. I remember that. Trouble is a good game. These are games you really need more than like you really need like 3 or 4 people for these games, right? Like not really good 2 player game. Super Swampy Bros. Oh my god. They're avoiding the copyright like crazy, you know. It's like, damn, what the hell? He's like, yeah, I'm gonna just let myself in. Yeah, it's like so. I mean, who cares? Like, it's like, you're not like a hoarder, right? Like you're only it's only the MC over. Like, he's like ambiance. I didn't think that far ahead. You know, damn, he fit all that shit in a backpack. We know it doesn't require skill. Damn, what the fuck, dude? That's me. Like, that's my logic with Mario Party. Like Mario Party, I swear by like, dude, it's all skill. Like, all right, that's crazy. Damn. He's like, I got pissed. Sukasa. Oh yeah, it's the other way around. It's Mikasa Sukasa. And again, yeah, damn, they've got the fucking odd core memory. I think this is where we stopped at Blue Skies when we caught Yuri Kiner herself, I believe. You know, damn, what the fuck? Nice back. It's literally just a normal fucking bathroom, like empty medicine. Dude, just chill. Like, all right. So, I mean, I was gonna say chill, but like low key, this is a valid worry because it's like, I mean, it's just not in a fucking trash can. Like you'd think if she just like emptied, her medicine, right? Like, I don't what's it's very faint, but I do believe this was something that happened in the original. It's very, very faint, but I can like vaguely recall this. I may just be completely like making it up, but I think something very similar to this happened in the original, right? Yeah, I mean, yeah, you gotta like ask, like just be like, hey, do you need this bottle or something, right? And then depending on her reaction, right? Like you don't need to like freak the fuck out, like immediately assume worst case scenario, but like just give it, be like, hey, you may have, I just saw us in the bathroom, right? And then just gauge, her response, right? Right, yeah, all right, come on, bro, like. Bro, dude, chill dude, literally just be like, hey, did you like leave this? Like, and then pending on her response, just gauge, right? On what do you say? Yeah. Damn, what the fuck? Dude, chill the fuck out. Like, don't be like, okay, but I guess so. This isn't like the worst case scenario he assumed. I think the answer is she just stopped taking her meds, right? That's probably what it is. I think he just assumed she immediately like OD'd, right? Damn. So again, and this is I do remember this happening. To be fair, Sayori did literally ask him to stop, or like tell him to like stop asking about it. Honestly, like, because if she doesn't, want to take her meds, that's on her, right? But like I will say, like, it's just good that like they got the OD out of the picture because that was the much more like again, bigger deal, right? So, well, she clearly disposed of them, right? I mean, yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Like, I think this was like his immediate like conclusion, right? But again, that wasn't the case, right? She got rid of him, dude. Like, she didn't OD through them. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Honestly, I'll say like better than her because that was I think the bigger thing, right? Vomited them out. Damn, she's like, oh, need this shit. Like, and again, they're having this argument, right? He's like, yeah, Well, I think the issue again, it's the same issue the MC has, right? At the end of the day, the MC can't force her to take her medicine, right? I mean, obviously he can be like, I mean, like, yeah, I support you and like you should take them, right? But at the end of the day, it's your decision. Like, yeah, really the big worry was that again, he thought she OD'd, right? But with that out of the picture, I mean, that's just like a conversation, needs to happen. And like again, it doesn't need to be this like accusatory thing, right? But just like, I mean, if you don't want to take your meds, like I can't force you to, right? I mean, I think you should, and it's a good idea, but I can't force you, right? You know, damn, see. All right, yeah. To be fair, like I don't know why the MC just started flunking his fucking classes. That's kind of 100% on him, Again, that's like that. To be fair, that literally is 100% on him. So it's kind of the other way around, right? All right, bitch, just straight up lies. You know, damn, what the fuck? But I will say this is pretty major because like I do remember them getting in an argument, but I don't remember it being this like I vaguely remember the pill thing, but like I don't remember the argument being like this this deep, right? Like so honestly this kind of catch me off guard, but you know, damn, he's like, yeah, I'm gonna head out. Again, she just blames herself here, right? Oh, what? Oh, she just shoved everything, I was gonna say, like, what was I thought she was gonna like pull out a fucking like switchblade or something. I was like, what the hell? Damn, he's just like, Yeah, and again, like she's just like because she immediately knows what he's worried about, right? But she just needs to, reiterate that, like just that again, she needs her own time, right? We, dude. All right, yeah. Wait, what? What the fuck? All right, hold on. We're not gonna get an actual choice, are we? And what she's saying, God damn the leg. What the fuck? Damn, just a bit bored. She's like, now's not a good time. Yeah, and again, she's gonna call it when he gets inside, right? You know, I remember this happening. I do remember this happening, right? Because I think she kind of berates him there, right? But it's like, she's like, I mean, you just gotta give her space, right? Like, you need to trust in her, right? Yeah, yeah, But again, like this is because, and this is specifically why, she's a good listener, someone like you can turn to. Because imagine telling like Natsuki this, she just blow the fuck up, right? But Yuri can actually like sit there and like listen to what you're actually saying, right? You know, and again, okay, well, all right. The MCs, he's taking it a bit far because that's not what she did, right? Like, I don't want to say, your friendship ended, right? You just needed some alone time, right? That was what she said at the end, right? But it's like, you know, yeah, and it's about like his feelings, right? So yeah, he's like, I want to be honest. I didn't mean to say that, that was just a little bit of a fun fact, you know. Yeah, and again, like, yeah, and again, like this is the best part about it, right? Because like, I mean, obviously, like the MC just dumped on her, right? And I do remember this, but I thought I swear in the original, if I recall, I think it was more so it focused more on like the argument they had, and then Yuri saying like, "Oh, you kind of fucked up. You just got to own up to it and give her space and let her like heal, right?" But I again, this is kind of a different route where it's more so going back to that night, right? giving context to, how the MC feels. Because again, the tendency is to just dog on the MC, right? But you got to understand his position there, right? Yeah, like, because, well, one, who knows how Yuri feels about the MC, but also, two, it's like, I mean, that makes a difference, right? It's an action. What did he say? Oh, yeah, it came up in the argument because she doesn't want that. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's like there's some baseline, you just need to make up and then you can worry about like anything after that, right? You know. And again, like that's yeah, you gotta take care of yourself, right? Yeah, and again, like, but that's just the MC's worst case scenario, right? Nah, yeah, I wouldn't, just say like, I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it. I like if I were in his shoes, I would hold off for the night. For as much as it sucks, like their final conversation about like Sayori assuring she's not gonna do anything that drastic, I think that was the big thing, right? Then just send. Honestly, because I do remember their argument in the original, but damn, what the fuck? We do an axe? And again, this is the perfect place to end I guess, this part, whenever we get through the Monica's message to us, right? Again, I do remember I will say I do remember. Oh, I need to click, right? My dumbass. Yeah, and again, it's through Monica's POV, right? Yeah, what this stupid fucking. But anyway, so we're gonna end this here, right? I will say I do because I swear the argument was it was more like Yuri berating the MC, but I think that made was a lot better. But again, who knows? Because it's been like still over 5 years since I played the original. You know, again, it's like so yeah, right, but who knows, right? Who knows? We'll see what ends up coming down to, right? But with that, I don't really think I have anything else to say. That's pretty much it, for this one, right? That's it for this one. See you in the next one.